Hello everyone, my name is James Rogers, but I like to be called by Danny, and I live in Baytown in the Houston area of Texas. And when I was looking over the careers, one thing caught my eye the most, and it was the film, video editors, and camera operators industry. The film industry was very interesting because in 2018, the median pay rate was $28.38 an hour. And for the whole year of that in 2018 was $58,999.90. That is freaking crazy. For this industry, you have to have a bachelor's degree, and the number of jobs that was open in 2018 was 69,200. What the heck? That is crazy. The overlook of the jobs were 11% faster in 2018, and now is going way more faster into 2028. Holy smokes. The most lead of the industry is the editors and camera operators in this industry. For the camera operators, typically work in studios and in the office setting. Camera operators and videographers cannot spell or read, sorry, was often shot in a raw footage and on location on site. Within Indeed that I found more research, I found in my area alone was 42 jobs available, and that's it, just 42. And the experience that you have to have, you must have a bachelor's degree, no matter what. In this industry, you always have to have that bachelor's degree in your education. And you have to have at least of a work experience of 2 to 4 years experience with a video, television, and editing. And how do you have the experience to do that when you're getting out of school and you have to have 2 or 4 years? I don't know how to get that experience unless you get into that job industry. But I'm not sure though. And you have to have a strong attention to detail and creativity, which everyone has in this industry. To me, everyone has. You have to exercise a sound judgment and the equipment that follows in the industry. A good professional and business portfolio and ethics. And this type of job, this type of industry in this job, or this job in this industry, there we go, is a full-time job with a contract involved with it. The most career options that I found fascinating was the film and photographer section. I think they're the most interesting because I can relate to the creativity, and I have a broad imagination to make all these creations come to life in my head. Ever since I was very little, I always dreamed of having a camera by my side, and I always wrote stories that I want to create. And my mom got me a video camera for my 7th birthday, and I started creating videos since I was very little. And I always told stories to my mother, and she always came to a good response of having that type of creativity. So I took that all the way through my high school career, and now I want to go and make that my whole career, is making my stories that comes in my head alive. And I'm a YouTuber as well, so it's even more of a broad industry. And I always have a saying that always comes up in my mind since I was very little, and the saying is that every picture can tell a story, but a story always needs a picture to understand the meaning and feeling of the story. That has always been on my mind, and is always going to be on my mind. I read that somewhere, but I don't remember where. I read it when I was very little. But that saying always been kept with me, and I'm always gonna have that saying in my head and my mind. I have it on my wall as a motivation of this type of industry that I want to be. I want to be a director. So it's kept with me my whole life.